If your podcast isn't getting enough reach, there's probably several reasons why. Many of you know that I'm heavy into AI and using AI tools that help me to increase what it is that I'm doing and be a lot more effective, especially when it comes to social media, YouTube, posts, things of that nature. But what if you could take your podcast and actually develop several different kinds of posts or content that actually draw attention to your podcast that lead people right back to it? Now, many of us know how to do little clips. We use different tools that we upload our podcast to, and we ask the AI agent to go ahead and make clips of interesting parts of the podcast. This could be 30 seconds, this could be 60 seconds, 2 minutes, whatever. But we're familiar with that. But what about the creation of several different pieces of content using an AI tool? I have the link in the description as well if you want to use it after I show you how this amazing tool works, that will actually give you very intelligent pieces of content, and all you have to do is tell it what to do. This AI is nothing that you've seen before. It is completely different. It's intelligent, it's intuitive. You can talk to it. It's not ChatGPT. So let me share my screen and I'll show you how this works, in particular with the podcast that I did with the community manager of Riverside.fm, which is the podcasting tool that I use. Now, you can use this with any other, but I just so happen to love Riverside.fm. So let's take a pick or take a look at the screen here. Now, what we have, this tool is actually called Poppy AI, and the link is in the description for you to go ahead and get a free trial of all of this as well. Poppy AI does so much, and I'm just going to show you a sliver of what this can do. So what I'm going to do, I'm going over to my YouTube channel, and I'm just going to grab a link for this video interview that I had with the community manager of Riverside. And all I'm going to do is I'm going to take and I'm going to hit Command V on my Mac and I'm going to paste it. Now, what it's doing, as you can see, it's transcribing the videos. Basically, it's getting all the information that is in this particular video. What I'm also going to do is I'm going to open up a chat feature, which is more so like a ChatGPT that you're probably accustomed to. But the great thing about this is you can use different ones. Claude, ChatGPT 4, 4.1. You can use all these different ones. I'm just going to use Claude for this, even though I don't use Claude on its own, but I do use ChatGPT. But Claude seems to give me really good results for what it is that I'm looking for. Now, the thing that I'm going to do here, it's transcribing this whole video. It's going to take about 1 to 5 minutes for it to do it. But what I want to do is I want to add a voice note. And okay, I'm going to allow it access to my microphone. Now, this is what I want this chat to do. What I'm attaching is a video interview that I did with the community manager of Riverside.fm. I want you to take this and I want you to create a blog post or a newsletter post that I could use, let's just say, on my LinkedIn profile inside of one of the newsletters that I have. I don't want this blog to be just a transcript of what it is that is said. I want this to be actually information that you take from this video and create a blog post that is engaging and readable, that condenses all of the information from this video and creates a readable blog or newsletter that will be engaging for people. Okay, so I gave it the instructions of what it is that I wanted it to do. Now, what I'm going to do with this particular, the video link, is I'm going to attach it to the chat. the conversation, right? And I'm also going to attach this to the conversation. And I'm just going to say, use this information and follow the instructions in my voice note. Use this information in the video. Okay, now I'm just going to let it go and do its work. Now, Poppy is thinking, and it's creating the blog post based on the 20-minute conversation that I had with the community manager of Riverside.fm. It's giving it the title, The Secret to Podcast Growth, Why Going on Other Shows Beats Social Media. All right. And then from all of this, it's developing the headlines. You know, in managing thousands of creators, Kendall consistently hears 2 burning questions. All right. Why? And then another headline, why social media isn't your growth engine. I mean, this content pyramid approach, the reality check every entrepreneur needs, stop making this common mistake. It went through the entire 20-minute interview and just created this amazing newsletter post. Now, the source, it gives that interview with Kendall Brightman, community manager at Riverside.fm. I can simply copy this right down here at the bottom, copy it, and paste this into my newsletter. Now, what I'm going to show you, because I did this already before, so this blog post is probably a bit different, but what I'll do is I'll go to my LinkedIn profile and we will go to LinkedIn profile. And then, of course, we can see all the stuff that I have in there. But what I want to do is I want to go to my newsletter, which is Mind Your Business. And this is the blog post that it created for me. The ultimate guide to podcast growth, tools, monetization, and marketing that work. And so we can see on here, I mean, this is the post that was made. You know, you're able to put in links if you like. I have my affiliate links like for Riverside.fm because I'm a big proponent of it. These are the headlines that it gave me with that. Now, this is just creating a blog post. But what if, and there is, what if there's more that you can do? So I'm going to tell ChatGPT, or excuse me, tell Poppy.ai, create 40 pieces of content that I can post on Facebook on Facebook from this blog post. Make the posts no more than 150 words. 150 words 150 words with emojis and 5 relevant hashtags. What else do I want to say? Create 40 pieces of content. Make posts no more than 150 words with emojis and 5 relevant hashtags. Okay. 40 pieces of content that I can post on Facebook from the blog post. Okay, let's see what it develops from this. Now, you can say 100 pieces. You can say 10 pieces. I'm thinking about content that is going to link back to that particular podcast. Now, what I should also tell it, and I will tell it this again, or after it's developed the 40 pieces of content that you see it's developing, that now all I need to do is copy and paste, right? The thing that I forgot to say was add the link to the podcast. That's what I forgot to tell it to do, but no worries. It's going through all of this. All right. On each post, add a CTA with the link to the main video. So Poppy's thinking it should know the link. There it is. It put the YouTube link in there. Now, I want you to see, and I'm believing that you're seeing right now, the power of this tool. Now, I'm just showing you a little sliver of this. But what Poppy AI is able to do is not just generate random content. Poppy AI, and I'll make videos on this as well, you can tell it your brand voice. How do you tell it? You add in videos of you talking. And now it knows how it is that you talk. Now it knows your nuances and how you speak to an audience and the structure that you speak to an audience in. You can also add in other videos that are the style or strategy that you want. Tell Poppy, use my voice, but use this strategy from this influencer that you follow or whatever. Then you can have it develop scripts. You can, for new videos, you can have it develop scripts for content that you want to create. The power of this is simply amazing to me. And really what I would like to know is, from what I've just shown you, how valuable do you think this tool can be for you? What is it that you can do with this tool? And again, I'm going to be making more videos around this because this tool is a tool that I now use every day in conjunction with one or two other AI programs that I use. Some of them you've already seen me talk about. And even if this might seem a bit overwhelming to you, if you want help developing these things inside of Poppy AI, shoot me a DM and we can talk about how we can help you develop these things, or I can even develop them for you. But if you want to check out Poppy AI, go ahead, click my affiliate link in the description. Go ahead, get your free trial. And look, this is a game changer for what you want to do, not only with your podcast, but with your books, with your products, with your services. It's a whole other way to create massive amounts of content on the fly. And you saw how simple and easy it was for me to do. You can do it too. Shoot me a DM and let's see how we can make Poppy AI work for you. See you on the next video.